What's up, guys? Welcome to the video. We've got an outfit check to start the day. We've got some cozy cheetah pants, and then we've got this Gymshark top that I snatched from an old roommate of mine. But anyways, today we are going to be talking about books. I just filmed, this is like my, second or third video I've filmed, but I feel like I was so rambly about one book in the first video that I wanted to refilm it and just kind of talk more briefly about the books instead of like just focusing heavily on one. But I might upload that one to Patreon if you guys want more of like a detailed description of this book that I'll talk about in a second. So yeah, my Patreon is always linked down below if you guys are interested in that. It's a lot more like personal related things and like behind the scenes energy, so that's that. Welcome. Hello. I hope you guys are doing well out here in the world. So I have got 5 different books. We'll see if I can actually get through and talk about them this time. But since having roommates, I've noticed perks, one of which being I have access to a new library of resources, if you will. And I actually saw this one book on this girl on YouTube. I don't know her name or her channel name at all. If for some reason I could find it in my subscriptions, I will link it down below. She does these videos where people will submit like a Q&A type thing, like on her Instagram or wherever, but they'll submit like a feeling or an emotion or like a Parisian cafe, going to a Parisian cafe after school in elementary school or something like that, and then she'll like have a book recommendation for it, or like the vibe you get whenever you're in an aquarium and you're like looking at the blue lights of whatever. She'll be like, "Oh, this book." So that's kind of how I originally found her stuff, was through a video like that. So this book is the one that I just read the other night. And it is The Prophet by Khalil Gibran. Gibran, don't ask me. But I loved this book a lot, and I read it in one sitting. It was a very emotional, good piece of literature. I would say it's more along the lines of poetry. It's not like shit rhymes or anything. It's not like that's what poetry even is, but like just the way that it makes your spirit feel and the way that it is outlined or set up is more poetic, I would say, too. So just to like quickly describe it, since I took 17 minutes in the first video to describe it, but basically in the beginning of each little section it will say a line such as, let's just flip to one. So this will be like, "And a youth said, 'Speak to us of friendship.'" And then another one will be like, "And then a scholar said, 'Speak of talking.' And one of the elders of the city said, 'Speak to us of good and evil.' And then then a hermit who visited the city once a year came forth and said, 'Speak to us of pleasure.'" So just the way that Khalil masterfully kind of created these different scenarios to describe all of these very human emotions and feelings and topics and things like that is very artful, and I feel like masterfully done. Maybe I'm overhyping it, but I don't think so, because I really did enjoy this. So out of all of these books, I would definitely recommend this above the rest. Yeah. So the different topics in the beginning are things such as love, eating and drinking, joy and sorrow, clothes, crime and punishment, reason and passion, talking, time, good and evil, pleasure, but yeah. If you already have this book, though, I'll just go ahead and tell you. But like page 11, 16, 21, 29, and 86 were the ones that I like did notes on. If you have this book and you're like interested right now and you don't want to get my page up, that's fine. Yes, love, love, love. I will just read one though. I cannot resist. I'll just read one. Let's see. Which one should I do? Also, like, the pages are so cool and there's different artworks in here by Khalil. His own illustrations. It's all about like humans and human forms and just kind of very flowy and neat. I would just say this book is very validating of like the human experience, and it gives similar energy to reading The Alchemist. If you like the book The Alchemist, like the wisdom in it, it seems like it's along that level, but it's more poetic than that, but it does give a similar kind of feeling, I would say. Here's one. This isn't the one that I marked, but it says, "And a woman spoke, saying, 'Tell us of pain.' And he said, 'Your pain is the breaking of the shell that encloses your understanding. Even as the stone of the fruit must break, that its heart may stand in the sun, so must you know pain.'" Let's see where there's like one though that I did. What's 86? So this one is on. This one was on death, I'm pretty sure. "You have been told that even like a chain, you are as weak as your weakest link. This is but half the truth. You are also as strong as your strongest link. To measure you by your smallest deed is to reckon the power of ocean by the frailty of its foam. To judge you by your failures is to cast blame upon the seasons for their inconstancy." So I really liked that kind of analogy of like remembering that you also have the strongest link side of yourself. So if you're hyper fixating on your weaknesses or things that you're not good at or things that you're not happy with yourself about, just remember that there's also things that are good about yourself that are amazing and wonderful. So balance, baby. So that's that book. Moving on to the book that I'm reading currently. This. The Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux, potentially. So, first of all, I really like this cover, like a lot. Very ghostly, spooky vibes, which I've been very into recently. And I love that it's like cool toned and it gives this certain energy. But anyways, so if you guys know anything about the Phantom of the Opera, congratulations. I don't know jack shit. I think is it a movie? Is it a play? Is it both? I've never seen it. So I don't know anything about the storyline or anything like that. And I'm only on chapter 3, like legit barely there. I did mark one thing in here though that I was like inspired by. I don't remember where it was though. Oh, I guess I will read this. I have such a hard time talking about books without like reading things that I've annotated, because to me the things that you annotate are like kind of like blips of yourself and your brain and like how you think and stuff like that. Like the stuff that you appreciate in a book kind of reflects on you in a way. But I related to this part. It says, "Everybody remarked that the retiring managers looked cheerful, as is the Paris way. None will ever be a true Parisian who has not learned to wear a mask of gaiety." Is that the word, gaiety? Gaiety. "Over his sorrows, and one of sadness, boredom, or indifference over his inward joy." So to me, it was interesting because I like just like the theme of Paris and love and like romance, and also kind of the like bitchiness. Maybe I'm just like being a projector or something like that, or maybe I don't know shit about Paris, but like Italy versus France. If you guys are from there or have been there or know what I'm talking about, maybe validate me that I'm not crazy. But like, to my knowledge, it seems like historically the French were more like snobby and thought they were better and more like artsy and established and whatever, and had more of that image going, whereas in Italy people are more laid back, taking a lot more time, relaxing, living life, and they weren't so concerned about image or snobbery. So to me, like, I kind of like that idea of like hiding your emotions a little bit and being Parisian and like just caring more about the art of living instead of like actually living life. Does that make sense? It's like you're trying hard to push an agenda of art and culture by being a snobby artist. I don't know. Does that make any sense? But that line kind of made me feel that way. So yeah, literally only into chapter 3. But I will say, the reason why I wanted to read this, some people have said it's a terrible book and that it's really boring, and that's what my roommate told me. She's like, oh yeah, a lot of people say that book is horrible. Like, even if it's their favorite book, they still think it sucks. I'm like, first of all, make that make sense. But I really enjoy the theme of theater, opera houses, ghosts, phantoms, spirits, red curtains, the stage, the performance, and I took a class in college on like theater set design, like lighting, colors, objects on the stage, props, things like that, like learning the terminology. I just love it. So like to hear some of those familiar phrases in this book is nice, and just like the theme of the book, all in all, I feel like I really like. And there's a podcast that I started listening to probably a month ago, and it tells like real ghost stories. If I can remember to link it down below, I will do that. Or if you guys want to remind me, but it is so good. And there was a whole one on theater, like an old theater type thing, like haunted, and the guy just got a bunch of stories and interviews and things like that of people that have experienced the ghostly presences. Is that a word? Presences? The ghostly whatevers in the room and in the space, and it just, I love the tone of the podcast. So if you guys are into that kind of stuff, kind of like a true crime, but more like about supernatural related things, I think you would really like this podcast. It's very masterfully done as well. The sound design and the mood, it really puts you in, like the music and the vibes, and it's very thorough and interesting and entertaining, so would recommend it. Yeah, but that kind of gives me the same vibe as this book so far. Next, I will talk about this book because I don't know anything about it at all. It's the Book of Lost Things. I'll read you guys the back because you really get like the tone and the mood of the book through that description. So, high in his attic bedroom, 12-year-old David mourns the death of his mother with only the books on his shelf for company, but those books have begun to whisper to him in the darkness. Angry and alone, he takes refuge in his imagination and soon finds that reality and fantasy have begun to meld. While his family falls falls apart around him, David is violently propelled into a world that is a strange reflection of his own, populated by heroes and monsters, and ruled by a fated king who keeps his secrets in a mysterious book, the Book of Lost Things, taking readers on a vivid journey through the loss of innocence into adulthood and beyond. New York Times bestselling author John Connolly tells a dark and compelling tale that reminds us of the enduring power of stories in our lives. Very interesting. And normally I'm not so much like a storybook kind of girl. Like, I would prefer something that's maybe potentially a little bit more dry. If you know about this book and I'm wrongly speaking on it, please correct me, but so far reading it, it's just kind of more straightforward and dry. It's not very like descriptive and imaginative and crazy. It's just a lot more like straightforward. Biceps. It's a lot more straightforward. But that's kind of what I like about classical literature. It's not really like pulling into your emotions in a very like juiced up, like rambly, blabbering kind of way. It's more like you really need to like read into it. So I'm not as much usually a girl that is down for like a story with dialogue all that much. Although a lot of books have dialogue in them, but maybe you guys know what I mean. But like that vibe just kind of sounded interesting, like an attic, like the themes of an attic, whispering, like, you know, dark and compelling tale. So we'll see. We'll see if I end up reading that one. It's also kind of longer. So is that really worth it? But hey, we'll see. The next book that I would like to read is The Great Gatsby. I have not read The Great Gatsby since high school. But the vibe of Great Gatsby is why I want to read it. It seems very reminiscent of an opera house and of, you know, these spaces and things like that. More of like the old-timey, like high fashion, but in a classical way. Does that make sense? There's something like Parisian. Does my stream of consciousness hit? Does it make sense? Like, for some reason, this, and this seem similar to me somehow in some world. Paris, France, Great Gatsby, in an attic, a spooky attic, somehow relate. But that's the vibe I'm going for. Okay. Yes, I am looking forward to reading this at some point again, just because it's been a while. I'm interested, and that's really all I gotta say. Also, I need to wrap this up because I could possibly be late to work. I don't even know what time it is necessarily because I filmed a second video, and I don't know, but yeah. And then the last book is Frankenstein, so another classic. I do like this cover a lot. I've never seen this depiction of it before, or this edition, whatever you want to call it. And I did feature this in my first video in my new place. So if you saw that video, this is probably familiar. But also classic literature, Frankenstein, the story of it. It's a classic for a reason, but I just really like classical novels and things like that. Y'all might be like, that's boring, you read that shit in school, but like, I feel like it takes a big brain. It really does not. But like, just analyzing literature just gets me off, baby, okay? It just does. And I feel like you can do a lot more like analyzing of literature and the way that they wrote in books like this versus like this. Like, I'm not gonna be reading this for like the literary elements, but this I would, you know what I mean? So that is it for the books that I have on my to be read list and what I've already read and what I'm currently reading. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you all have any book recommendations for me, vibes that I brought up in today's video, please let me know. I'm curious. Yeah. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and